Have been on the front line as far as this battle against COVID-19 is concerned. Many of them have been sacrificing on a daily basis, being far away from their family members. In fact, there is one police force which has actually faced a lot of trouble, given the fact that when they were trying to ensure that the lockdown is followed, lockdown norms are in place, they were brutally attacked, and that force happens to be the Punjab police. Joining me today is DGP of Punjab Police, Mr. Dinkar Gupta. Mr. Gupta, thank you very much for speaking to Republic TV. Let me straight away begin by asking you, it is undoubtedly difficult times for the police force also. Multiple sacrifices have been made by the police force and your force, particularly given the fact that you had one of your ASI being attacked while he was doing the duty. What is it that you would like to tell your force through Republic TV as well as the people of Punjab and the entire nation as far as this lockdown is concerned?
You know, what I want to tell you is that we are today, it's kind of like 24 days of curfew. And what we have had in Punjab is a lockdown plus. In fact, the model which Punjab has been following, which was given by Chief Minister Punjab, was of a curfew, and because we wanted to keep people indoors because of the to contain the spread of coronavirus. And because of that, we have been into curfew since the 23rd of March. And you know, it's a very unprecedented situation. To keep the whole state under curfew is not an easy task. To keep 3 crore people of a state under curfew, manage the supply of essential goods, commodities, foodstuff, medicines, etc., is not an easy task, which the Punjab administration, the Punjab police, in fact, has been at the forefront, has been working on the front lines. Almost about 40,000 Punjab police personnel, about over 8,000 volunteers who are actively working with the Punjab police, social and religious organizations, the NGOs, the Gurudwaras who have worked with us in Punjab to provide almost 5 crore and 20 lakh meals we have provided to the people of the state, working in close collaboration with these NGOs. So it is a huge task which the Punjab Police has been performing, keeping people indoors. We have, on the enforcement side, we have taken tough measures also. And while taking these tough measures, we had this unfortunate incident in Patiala where our ASI Harjeet Singh and our SHO of Patiala Sadar Police Station, Inspector Bikar Singh, a couple of other people, one employee of the Punjab Mandi Board, they were attacked by a group, 5 people who were later arrested. So it's a difficult task, but then we are performing it to protect and the public health of the people of the Punjab, of the people of our country. And we know it's a task, it's a tough task to perform, but then we are totally committed to it, and we will do everything possible to make this possible.
Mr. Gupta, the entire nation today also wants to know about ASI Harjeet Singh. It was undoubtedly a very difficult operation that was carried out. Could you tell the nation with regards to what is the condition of ASI Harjeet Singh? Did you actually manage to have a word with him? Does he have anything to say? Does he have anything to share with? Because it's going to be very important for the entire nation to know how our police force is battling on a daily basis, the kind of sacrifices that they are making.
No, what I'd like to share about ASI Harjeet Singh is that, Punjab Police has had a great tradition and of very brave officers and men. And after that, Harjeet Singh is one of the most brave Punjab police officers I've ever come across with. Right from the time he suffered that cut where his hand got severed from his arm. And he's been very brave. He traveled all the way to immediately to PGI Chandigarh. I got to know about it at about past 7:30, and I immediately spoke with Dr. Jagat Ram, who's the director of PGI, and he immediately assured all support. And he put his head of department, Dr. Ramesh Sharma, of the plastic surgery department. The whole team was waiting when he came, and they did a great job. And my head bows in front of this team of doctors, which did the surgery for over 8 hours and managed to rejoin the hand, and replant surgery was successful. He is, yesterday also I had a talk with Director PGI, and he said he was doing fine. I spoke with Harjeet the same evening after the surgery was done. He was in high spirits. Our Chief Minister also spoke to him day before, and he remains in high spirits. He's gone through another round of surgery last night, which finished this morning. There was some issue with the vein, but he soldiers on. He is brave, his family is brave, and we are proud of him. And the whole nation and the whole Punjab, Punjab police and the entire police of the country needs to be proud of him, and the way he has braved this great tragedy which had befallen.
Mr. Gupta, can I also ask you with regards to the guidelines that have been issued by the Ministry of Home Affairs today, and specifically with regards to Punjab is concerned? One major concern perhaps would be the agricultural sector, and the other is also with regards to the truck movement. And this is exactly what the guidelines suggest, that the movement of all trucks and other goods or carrier vehicles with 2 drivers and 1 helper, subject to the driver carrying a valid driving license. An empty truck will be allowed to ply after the delivery of goods. So, you know, with a lot of truck movement also in your state, what is exactly the plan like, and are there any, certain guidelines that the government has put into place with regards to movement of trucks from the state of Punjab?
You know, we've been dealing with this over the last 2 weeks, right from the time the curfew was clamped. One of the big challenges before the administration and the police was to normalize the supply chains for supply of essential goods, etc. So we have been on this job. We have had helplines. Our very senior officers of the rank of additional DGP, IGPs, they are involved in maintaining these supply chains and at the interstate borders which we have with other states, and also within the state. So we have different teams doing this, and I can tell you today that there has been a steady increase in the number of trucks moving into Punjab from outside the state. It's been like we have a movement of about almost like 6,000 trucks every day. It started from about 2,000. In fact, truck drivers had run away. They had left their trucks, etc. So they were persuaded to come back. So we are normalizing the movement, and all that is happening. As of now, we were allowing 1 driver and 1 helper per truck. We were also allowing empty trucks to come and go. So we have been working closely with other states and as well with the Government of India to normalize this movement. And there has been a revision which will kick into place on after midnight of 19th. There's an additional person to be allowed. So we will allow all that. There is an issue here about the medical screening of these truck drivers and their assistants who are on the truck. So that, we are having health teams at the interstate borders, so they can be put through a preliminary medical screening and to find out whether they are symptomatic or asymptomatic. In case somebody is found is symptomatic, then he, of course, put through the laid down protocols. And as far as truck movement, transportation of goods and essential commodities is concerned, as regards agriculture, a massive, harvesting and procurement operations are starting from today as we speak. And so very elaborate protocols and, system has been put in place. And we are working closely with the Food and Supplies Department of the state first in the harvesting operations, then the procurement agents operations. The food grain has to come to the mandis, to the market. So the number of markets have been doubled. So we have planned social distancing at the grain markets, movement of tractors, trolleys, combines, ferrying food grain, wheat to the mandis, etc. So it's a huge operation which we are coordinating at this point. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Dinkar Gupta, Punjab DGP, for speaking to Republic TV. And on behalf of all our viewers, we would also wish speedy recovery to ASI Harjeet Singh and other officers who have been recovering in the hospital. Thank you very much, sir, for speaking to Republic TV.
Thanks very much.